Hello guys, so there go these Blu-ray sales here, and yep, these are some sales, and yep, Gone with the Wind had dropped down to number 16 on the list, but yep, it was number 1 last week, but yep, Sonic the Hedgehog is now number 1 on Blu-ray and DVD. If you factor the DVD sales, Sonic is number 1. Birds of Prey is number 2 on the charts. It was very, very, very close, only around 2,000 copies apart. But Birds of Prey still couldn't top Sonic when he include DVD sales in. Sonic the Hedgehog sold 854,000 copies within like 4 weeks. I think, yeah, Sonic has been out for like 4 or 5 weeks, and Sonic still topping it. Birds of Prey has sold 862,000 copies, which is pretty good for a woke movie. Okay, pretty good for a ultra woke pile of garbage movie that, I said nobody's gonna watch. But still, it probably will pass 1 million copies. But again, Birds of Prey came out, it was one of the last movies released before the virus and stuff went around. So basically, Birds of Prey is selling a lot of copies because there's no other movies coming out. Okay, the next big movie is Trolls World Tour. That can tell you something. And then Scoob, and then it's Superman Man of Tomorrow. That is the next big movie after that. And then probably when Tenet comes out on Blu-ray, and then of course movies like Tenet and Mulan. 1917, no, but Star Wars has done still doing well, which is actually considering there's no other movies coming out. If this was a normal year, Star Wars Rise of Skywalker wouldn't be on this chart. I'm just telling you right now. 913 is going to pass 1 million copies. It was expected to. Onward is it's still selling way worse than Sonic. It has passed 500,000 copies, but it is pretty horrible sales for a Disney movie. Jumanji: The Next Level has sold 1.81 million copies. The Hunt sold 139,000 copies in 2 weeks, so it's not selling pretty well. The Invisible Man is still having pretty decent rigs. It has sold 382,000 copies. Top Gun having pretty good rigs. Got a 4K release. Same thing with Zars. Call of the Wild still having pretty decent rigs. Not selling as fast as Onward, but still having pretty decent rigs despite having the Disney logo and the Disney cover. Bad Boys for Life is still doing pretty well. Knives Out is still having pretty decent rigs. That movie will probably sell 1 million copies probably by the end of July. The Mule is still doing pretty well. Bloodshot is still doing, it's still doing pretty well for a movie that, was not supposed to be that great, but it still sold more copies than Onward. Probably not for long, but Gone with the Wind. Joker is still doing pretty well. It's back on the charts. And Practical Jokers, the movie, has basically, jumped up the charts. It has been out for 2 weeks now. It has jumped up the charts. Midway is still doing pretty well. It actually had an increase over last week. And then Fast and Furious Hobbs and Shaw rounds out the charts. And yeah, we're going over DVD sales. Here, yeah, the DVD sales. Sonic, the Mule is actually not Sonic. The Mule is number 1 on DVD. Here's the DVD sales here, and yep, DVDs have stayed basically the same. Dark Fate is surprisingly on this list. Dark Fate, Joker, Fast and Furious will probably sell 1 million on DVD. Jumanji: The Next Level will probably sell 1 million on DVD. The Hunt, nobody's buying that movie, unsurprisingly. Zars is selling pretty well. And Top Gun, The Mule, okay. I don't see Midway here, but Midway is not on this chart, which was on the Blu-rays. But yep, Call of the Wild, Bloodshot, Onward is still in the top 10 for DVDs. It's not selling too well. Sonic is selling pretty well for DVD in this modern day. It'll probably and especially when Black Friday comes around, Sonic will probably sell a lot then. And yep, they're still selling, and Sonic, most stores are still selling Sonic for full price. So Joker is not being sold for full price alongside Midway and Dark Fate. Dark Fate is probably very cheap. That's probably why it's on the list. Batman, the Lego Batman movie, and some other movies on this list as well. Yep, that's basically it. Goodbye.